It's Sports Path time again. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Peterson. He's Zach Halverson, and joining us shortly will be Jamie Dustin with some special reports.
On this edition of Sports Path, we'll see how Hill Murray did at the state tournament, see how our girls hockey teams are doing, check out a new trampoline park in Oakdale, and the Special Olympics Minnesota is at the Vanna Sports Center.
But first, we have a bit of bittersweet news. Sean Hall, who has been the coach of North St. Paul girls softball for 8 years, will be heading south to take over as coach of the Lakeville North Cougars. Coach Hall compiled a 198-43 record and had 7 state tournament appearances where he coached a state championship team in 2007 and big school runner-up teams in 2004, 09, and 2010. Best of luck to Coach Hall, and thanks for all the memories.
The Hill Murray Pioneers football team had a terrific season under new head coach Brooks Bollinger. They breezed by Faribault 45-22 in the state quarterfinals, which set up a semifinal game against Rocori at the Metrodome, reuniting Coach Bollinger with the field he once played on.
On this cold November day, all 5 senses would be in full effect. Feel the cold air outside, smell the warm hot dogs and pretzels inside, and hear the teams as they get psyched up for the big game. Ooh, ah, yeah, something. See the former NFL quarterback hit the field he once played on himself and taste the sweet smell of success or the bitter taste of defeat. Hill Murray and Rocori would shake hands to show their good sportsmanship, and the state quarterfinals would be underway.
That's right, Tim. It's the anticipation for this game was high, and we knew it'd be a very offensive battle, and we saw Rocori right off the bat. This is Nate Meyer to Matt Mueller for a 36-yard touchdown. The extra point was unsuccessful, so it was 6-0.
Good blocking downfield, opened up big lanes. That's what you got to have your receivers do.
And Rocori kept on moving. Again, Nate Meyer dropping back. He's looking for somebody. He finds it. It's Nate Mueller, or Matt Mueller again. This is a 26-yard touchdown. Extra point unsuccessful, making it 13-0 here early in the first quarter.
Slow start for the Pioneers, but they would need to answer back, and here they come.
That's right, Zach Lavelle dropping back, throwing the screen pass over to Dusty Kruger. He gets up, makes 10, 20, 30 yards, and keeps on going. Gets through, that has some blockers, and can he go all the way? He can. It's Dusty Kruger, a 73-yard touchdown pass, putting the Pioneers on the board 13-7 heading into the second quarter of play. And right off the bat here, it's a quarterback sneak. Nate Meyer for Rocori, the Rocori Spartans getting up there, and that set up a 3-yard touchdown run by Matt Mueller, and that put the score at 20-7 Rocori. Pioneers trying to respond. It's Zach Lavelle throwing over to Matt Cullis, and basically coming into your living room here. Had to watch out there, Tim.
Yeah, I put my arms out. I was trying to catch him, but I just couldn't quite reach him. I'll get him next time.
That's right, and later on here, Zach Lavelle again to Matt Cullis.
Don't do that! That's cheating.
Well, the flags were thrown, Tim. It was a pass interference, and that set up Zach Lavelle running it in for a 1-yard touchdown. The score now 20-14 after the first half of play, and at this point, Pioneers getting the ball back. It looked to be promising for the Pioneers.
Looking good. You want the ball back, and the main thing you want to do is have a good return. And boy, it starts off good, but hang on to the football. Oh no!
It was Dusty Kruger. Return it fumbled, but it was the Hill Murray defense doing a great job. That's TJ Gurjay.
And here Kruger answers, defensively, and does a nice job knocking that ball away and holding Rocori to a field goal.
That's right. Only a 22-yard field goal, and it was in there. So now 23-14. And now Nate Meyer coming back again, trying to extend his lead, cuts through, trying to get around the Hill Murray defense, but he fumbles it, and it was Jones Green who recovers for the Hill Murray Pioneers. They grab the ball, and now Sam Becker will get the ball in this run. He'll go 23 yards for the score, and that put the score at 23-21 Rocori. After 3 quarters of play, it was the fourth quarter now, and watch this. Pump fake by Nate Meyer. He's going to go deep, and he finds his man. It's Drew Vocella for a 58-yard touchdown pass here early in the fourth quarter. That put the score at 30-21. Hill Murray deep in their own zone.
A good defense got right in there and hit Lavelle, who just kind of ends up throwing this one up. It's picked off and returned back to about the 2-yard line. I think he was trying to get that ball out of bounds and just couldn't get enough behind it, and that leads to this.
That's Sam Lordy with a 2-yard touchdown run for the Rocori Spartans. Now we'll see the screen pass again to Kruger, and he gets through as make that Sam Becker. Lavelle again back to pass, and he throws this deep to Michael Alata as a deep pass, and that set up a touchdown, 1-yard touchdown for Zach Lavelle. The 2-point conversion was successful so it's 37-29 here in the fourth quarter.
All right, Rocori, just hang on to the football. Don't fumble it.
And
stripped.
You keep jinxing the return here, Tim, and Rocori again, the fumbles it, the ball stripped by Jones Green. It was covered by Matt Schwartz. So the Pioneers now with great field position, and they go back and they run this ball in. It's a 1-yard touchdown. The 2-point conversion, however, to tie the game at 37 was unsuccessful, and Rocori with...
Don't fumble. Oh, they fumbled again. Game over.
Rocori fumbled, but they recovered, and the final score 37-35.
Victory as we raise the score. Hail Pioneers to victory as we win once more. Rah, rah, rah. Hail Pioneers to victory. Faith and loyalty. Stand and cheer and hail the mighty Pioneers victory. P-I-O-N-E-E-R-S, P-I-O-N-E-E-R-S, Pioneers, whoa, Pioneers, whoa, rah, 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 Pioneers.
Zach, I thought that was really neat. Even though they lost, they still had the school spirit. They weren't hanging their heads. They knew they had a great season, and they did. And we'll show you how they got there. I mean, they beat Faribault handily, and that was a heck of a game at the Dome to lose only by 2. They had a chance to tie it up, couldn't do it, but at least you lose to the eventual 4A state champion, Rocori. They knock off Bemidji and win it all. Congratulations to them, and nice job on Hill Murray on your season. Let's send it over to Jamie Dustin now. We've got another special report for us. Jamie.
Thanks, guys. A new trampoline park has opened up in Oakdale. Sky Zone offers visitors of all ages to jump on their many trampolines. Our own Joe Cullen went to Sky Zone to check it out.
If you love to jump on trampolines, then the newly opened Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park in Oakdale will have you jumping for joy.
Well, we call it Fun Fitness. This is a recreation park where people can come in here and jump for an hour or two and get a nice little fitness, get a workout, kind of stealthy workout, if you will. Jump off my walls, get tired out, and head on home with a good smile on your face and a good workout in your back pocket. Sky Zone has a wide array of trampolines and includes areas for dodgeball, basketball dunking, and even a large foam pit. We've got an open jump, which is every day from Tuesday through Sunday. We have other activities for different age groups on Friday nights for 11 to 15-year-olds. We have a 90-minute jump with some pizza and a bottle of water. Same thing on Saturday nights for 16 plus. Right now we're having toddler time, which is for the younger kids, 5 years of age and younger. Come in here for a reduced rate and just kind of get a nice little, energy boost when they get in here, and maybe have a nap on the way home from the mommy and daddy. Kids aren't the only ones who can have fun at Sky Zone. I even laced up the special shoes provided at Sky Zone and gave the trampolines a try. Different packages are available to purchase to fit your jumping needs. Well, we offer a half-an-hour package. It's a nice little test. It's $8. You just kind of come in, get your feel for the trampolines. If it's something you like, we can always add on time. Come back for a birthday party, you name it. We've got all sorts of activities for you to enjoy. The Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park is located at 595 Hale Avenue in Oakdale. For more information, visit their website at stpaul.skyzonesports.com.
Girls hockey and more when we come back on Sports Path.
Takes a shot, it's a goal! Hannah Brandt tying the game up at 4 with this power play.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Tim, Timmy Tim Tim. Timmy Timmy Tim 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 Timmy. Tim 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 Timmy Timmy Tim Timmy Tim 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 Timmy Tim Timmy.
Timeout. Most drowning victims are children as a result of walking on thin ice. Ice should be consistently at least 4 inches thick for safe walking. There's no such thing as 100% safe ice. No matter what you're going to do once you get on the ice, it's a good idea to contact a local bait shop or resort on the lake to find out about the ice conditions. The strength is based on appearance, age, thickness, temperature, depth of water under the ice, size of the water body, water chemistry, and currents, and the amount of snow cover on the ice. Call the DNR or send them an email to find out more information. Time in.
Breck traveled up to Aldridge Arena on November 15th to take on the Hill Murray Pioneers. This was Breck's first game of the year and only the second game for Hill Murray.
There's the records. Breck's first game of the year. And Hill Murray, Kate Smith tripped up as she shoots it in, and Claire Mancheski goes to the sin bin, sets up this power play goal by Hannah Brandt from Brittany Anderson and Jenny McGill. 1-0, Hill Murray off to a good start. Breck would answer back though. Maleka McMillan shoots the wrister in, tie it up at 1. Early in the first here, Breck would answer, or score again, I should say, as Claire Mancheski would get a shot as Sydney Fabian goes to the penalty box. So the power play shot goes in, assisted by Maleka McMillan and Kate Schipper. 2-1, and it's Schipper again from Karina Merritt and Kendall Williamson. And look at that nice move, Zach. She did some good puck dribbling there.
Really nice job, and watch how she not only stick handles but makes or gets Woodward to move and sneaks that backhand in. Great job again by the Breck.
I think Woodward thought she was coming in front, she didn't. And here comes another goal by Breck. Short-handed, Kate Schipper would get the goal, and it's 4-1 Breck. And they were just cruising along. Some nice moves by Brandt. Fakes the backhand, goes to the forehand, then slides it across. And a nice goal by Tori Heller. And that would end the scoring, and Breck would win this one 5-2 over the Pioneers. Well, the White Bear varsity cheerleaders, who repeated their first place finish at the MCCA State Cheer-Off, were honored before a White Bear school board meeting on November 14th. The girls cross country team, which finished third at the Section 4AA meet, and the boys cross country team, which finished second out of 16 at the 4AA regional, were also honored, along with individual soccer players Tyler Brooks, Christina Ware, and Alexis Foley.
The Mahtomedi girls hockey team cruised through non-conference play last weekend in the United Holiday Classic at Drake Arena. The Zephyrs opened the tournament with a 2-1 overtime win over St. Paul United Friday before logging another 2-1 win Saturday versus the Minnehaha Saints.
Well, back on November 22nd, Hill Murray took on Minnetonka in girls hockey over at Aldrich Arena. And here's the action as we pick it up.
A lot of action, a lot of scoring in this game, and it was kicked off relatively early. 3 minutes and 7 seconds in. It's Hill Murray's Diana Dreyer who kicked it off there and got the Skippers on the board. Another goal just 57 seconds later, as it was Darby Flatley putting the second goal on the board for the Minnetonka Skippers. Later on in the first period, again, Amy Peterson making it 3-0. Pioneers, but makes it 3-0 Skippers, but the Pioneers would respond as Hannah Brandt at 11:36 in the first scores this one. The assist goes to Tori Heller, and the players go in the locker room. 3-1 Minnetonka. And later, moving on here, there was Paige Johnson in the second period getting this goal at the wraparound at the skate, and then later on it was Hannah Brandt in the second period, tying the game up at 3. And taking another look at that again, and just a great job by the Pioneers, the entire team.
Crashing the net, did a nice job crashing that net to get the rebound to go in.
So we move on now later in the second period, make that third period, or make that his second period, as the Minnetonka Skippers, I believe it is Darby Flatley, making it 4-3 going into the third period of play. 7 minutes and 7 seconds in, the Pioneers down 4-3, and a beautiful job by Hannah Brandt scoring her second goal of the game, make that third goal of the game, as the Pioneers tie it up at 4. So now with only 5 minutes left in the third period, Hannah Brandt again. With the assists go to Tori Heller and Brittany Anderson. The Pioneers take the lead 5-4. That's all they would need. As again, the final score for the Hail Murray Pioneers, as you take another look at that beautiful backhand.
Where's Mama hide the cookies?
Top shelf, Tim. Final score 5-4, Hail Murray. A game we did live, here on November 29th, put the Pioneers against another top-rated team, Eden Prairie, who came in ranked 8th in the preseason standings, having already played number 1 and number 7 Minnetonka and Stillwater respectively, and Breck ranked number 2 in 1A. You would think that the Pioneers would have their hands full.
Aldrich Arena, we are live, and this is
so here we are. This was our first live game in 5 years, and Hannah Brandt must have known the spotlight was on because she would light the lamp early. It's 1-0.
Whatever it is.
Assisted by Brittany Anderson and Sarah Bobrowski.
Like the tie
and then moments later, Sarah Bobrowski gets a power play goal.
Philippi.
Right there.
Back to the point.
And Bobrowski again would score.
This game picking up pace-wise.
That's a nice pass.
On the ice in no time at all.
I just had to sit and look at that for a minute. It's 3-0 after the first period. Bobrowski with a couple of goals. Brandt with a goal. Moving on into the second, Hail Murray's Hannah Brandt bringing it in on that left wing. Scoops in and somehow got it to go in. Nobody really in the stadium there, the arena, knew that it went in, but it did. And then it's Brandt again. Watch, it comes off the defenseman's stick. She goes around, throws it in far side. Hail Murray just pulling away. And then it's Brandt setting up Michaela Curtis. I think she passed it 2 or 3 times, just kept getting the puck and giving it to her. And Curtis finally buries it. And it's a 6-0 win for Hail Murray.
Tim Peterson here for TV19 Sports alongside Hannah Brandt, who lit the lamp a few times tonight. We tallied 3 goals, 3 assists is what I'm unofficially being told against a good Eden Prairie team. How's that feel for you?
Pretty good. It was a good game for us. We got a lot of girls that got points tonight, so that was good.
It seemed like on one of the goals you were trying to set your defenseman up. Was that the case?
A little bit. She's one of our more supportive teammates, so it's good when she scores.
It seemed like you were just working and doing everything you could to keep that puck on her stick, and it paid off.
Yeah, she had a nice shot, so that was nice for her.
And as far as I could tell, her first goal of the year. Your team, your line mates, talk about them a little bit after this big win. Are you guys gelling a lot, and you know where they're at all the time, or how's that going for you?
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot better for us this year. Like, it started out, we didn't really know where we were, but now our cycling and stuff, we pretty much know where we are all the time. We don't even have to look that much.
And then that's always a good thing, is it not?
Yeah, definitely.
Now you got a big road trip coming up. Why don't you talk about, do you know anything about the teams they're going to play, or do you even know where they're located?
Yeah, it's about 6 hours north. That's about it. But they're going to be good. They're always good. They play physical and strong, so.
I'm pretty sure their boys team have let them know where Hail Murray is, because a lot of history between those schools and in the men's, I mean, going way back. And now you're going to get them, so hopefully you're ready for them. You feel you're ready?
I think so.
All right. Good luck, Hannah Brandt.
Thank you.
And congratulations. All right, I'm here with Coach Schaffhauser. And, Coach, what can you say about Hannah Brandt?
Yeah, Hannah's a special player. I just like to encourage people to come out and watch her play, because you won't see a player like this come along very often.
I'm happy that she chose to go to the Gophers a lot more in the future, but it is fun to watch her out here on the high school level still and what she can do.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad she's going to the Gophers too. You know, she makes me look good as a coach. I've had her for 5 years, and she's been our leading scorer for 5 years. And you know, I don't know how to describe her. She sees the game at a different level in a different way. That I don't care if it's a male or a female. She just has a gift that not many players have.
And it's been fun watching her over the last few years. Another player she's become up till now, and it'll be fun continually watching her for the rest of the season. Chance now as a team to add a little more bonding time as you hit the in early December.
Yep, we've got a great road trip planned here to go up to War Road and Roseau, and it's definitely a trip that I get to borrow my son's noise-proof headphones for the bus ride because the movies will be blasting and the bonding will be in full force. But it's an awesome trip going up there. They treat us fantastic, and they're really good games.
The Vadnais Sports Center is the home arena for the White Bear Lake Bears, but recently Special Olympics Minnesota used the soccer fields for their very first exhibition flag football game. Local image producer Scott Jensen went to check the action out.
And these guys look like they're pee-wees. November 1st will be our 1-year anniversary of opening the ice rink. November 8th will be of opening up our dome. And, you know, we wanted to provide this space for not only the youth groups, but the adult groups and the senior groups. And you could come here anytime and see a mix of all those people here. During the daytime, we have the senior softball league in here Monday through Thursdays. We have senior skate twice a week. I know the oldest participant there is Mrs. McCarthy. She's 92 years old. In the senior softball, there's a 91-year-old in there. So we get all different age levels here. What's becoming our biggest problem is finding time for everybody right now. There's no doubt from this time of year until spring, roughly May, we could sell this out 3-4 times full. We need to start filling the summer spots, and we are. We keep adding big events almost weekly here. So we're now up to over 24 hockey tournaments throughout the year. That's winter, spring, summer, fall. We are doing major events in the Dome. We did just have a Volktoberfest, which was the St. Paul Winter Carnival Balkans, and they had 3 bands in there, and it worked far past expectation, so we're looking to promote concerts in there now. We have the Special Olympians here today, and they came to us and asked if we would work with them to put on a first-time event for them, a flag football event, and we said positively. You know, that's what this place is about, pulling in all of the community, and they look to make this not only into an annual event, but possibly a league and play here also.
Down, set, hit, get through there. Yeah.
There you go.
Good shoulder.
People here stepped up and said, hey, we'd love to host you guys. And when we came out and saw the facility, it was like a dream come true. And so for our athletes to be here in this facility, which is a fabulous facility, and the people that run this are just so giving. They've been involved with Special Olympics for years as volunteers, and they opened their doors here and their hearts and said, come on in.
Set, hit. There you go, there you go.
It's been awesome joining it and coming into a new sport, and all of us we're very excited about this year.
Very good, very good. Yeah.
I think you try to tell the players that anything you practice with or do, you become good at it if you practice.
The thing that we'd like to say to everybody, there's Special Olympics in your community. There are athletes in your community, there's coaches in your community, there's unified partners in your community. And if you're somebody that maybe has a son or daughter that might want to participate, or you're a potential athlete, but you've always kind of held back wanting to, there is a place for you. Whether it doesn't have to be football, it could be one of the other 17 sports that we have. It can be as a volunteer. It can be, there's a place for you at Special Olympics, and Special Olympics is in your community.
Hey, right here, guys. Come on, D-line. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. D-line. Good job. Good job.
I always get positive feedback of everybody who comes in here. When the big thing I tell our employees is let's keep it looking like it's new, because when people walk in the door, they do say wow. And that's what we want them to keep saying, wow.
Well, we welcome in Jamie Dustin now to the set, and we welcome you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Quick happy birthday to Chad Olson and his mother Carla, who share the same special day, and a happy birthday also to Nicholas Anderson, our producer. Special thanks to Haley Summer Hearn and Zach Burnside, who have liked us on Facebook. Check that out at facebook.com/TV19sports.
He keeps saying Facebook, and all I think about is his face.
I know, you're looking awfully scruffy these days, Zach.
Are we gonna shave pretty soon here, or what?
Tonight at midnight. No Shave November is coming to a close here, and I want to thank everybody who sat through here on camera one looking at me. Obviously not the best looking.
How about us sitting next to you and had to put up with it? Are you going to get rid of the sideburns too, please?
I will trim them down. I can't get my signature, Tim. But I'm 16 years old. I mean, come on.
You need to write differently or something, Elvis.
But No Shave November is for a very good cause.
Yes.
It is.
My great uncle passed away a couple years ago of prostate cancer, and that's what it's for. That's what it is raising awareness for. So.
My uncle had it as well, so yep, good cause. And as we look around the set today, all we see is green and black, as you probably heard a lot of the Hill Murray Pioneers mentioned today, and we're kind of honoring them this week with the green and black on the set.
And thank you so much to Adam for putting our set together. It looks beautiful
Always
as it does every week.
Good job, yes it does.
Thanks a lot to Adam Florin, and congratulations to the Hill Murray Pioneers. They didn't get to the state championship like they were hoping to, but they were the last team of our fall sports that we were able to cover here, and it was a lot of fun watching that team grow, and all of our fall sports teams as we wrap up the fall sports season. Congratulations, everybody! It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and as you may have noticed throughout the show, we are showing in the corner scores that have been going on. There's basketball scores in different games going on, which basketball started up now, and a lot of hockey has started up. So we're just kind of flashing it on there, just getting it going. At least you know what's going on, the recent scores were, and we may continue to do that. We may not. If you have a comment on it, let us know on Facebook. We got a big hockey game coming up mid-December here too, Zach.
That's right.
Zach's excited.
December 22nd, it's the White Bear Lake Bears heading over to Aldridge Arena to take on the Hill Murray Pioneers. We'll have it live here on TV 19, weather permitting, and it's going to be a lot of fun out there. We'll have a pregame show starting at 7 o'clock. Game time
and
at
with
7,
some special
7:30.
guests.
That's right. We got a couple of co-hosts coming in. One of them.
You know one of them, don't you?
Yeah.
I know one very well, as a matter of fact.
Mr. Dustin, Joe Dustin's going to be joining us here on the pregame show, so it should be a lot of fun. And
well, I think the winner of that game may end up getting their colors on the set.
There's
a little challenge to the teams. You want your team colors to be on set, win the hockey game.
All right.
So, well, I think that's all we got. You guys got any more? I think that's what we're gonna do it. I'm Tim Peterson.
I'm Jamie Dustin.
And I'm Zach Halverson.
And that's your Sports Path.